Today I'm going to show you how to make these decadent German chocolate cupcakes. They are piled high to the sky with this amazing frosting full of sweetened coconut flakes, toasted pecans, and it's all held together with this caramel that is just mouth-wateringly delicious. Let's get started. Starting off by adding in 1/3 of a cup of sour cream into a medium bowl. Get all that sour cream out of there. 3/4 of a cup of milk. You can mix it up a bit, give it a quick whisk, and set aside. Now for that German chocolate. So this German chocolate is a sweetened dark chocolate and it is so delicious. I'm actually shocked by how good it tastes. It's this stuff you get at the market. I'm gonna use about 2 ounces, which is half a package. Give it a nice chop, finely chop it. Once that chocolate is chopped to your satisfaction, let's just transfer it back into the bowl that milk was in. And now to melt it, the easiest way is with a hot liquid, so I'll be using 1/4 cup of hot coffee. In you go. The milk is fine there, you don't have to worry about cleaning the bowl. Just move it around a bit, let it sit for a minute or so, and then you can whisk it and it should all be melted and fine. For the dry mixture, I'm adding in 1 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour. That's 180 grams if you're counting, with a big pinch of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder, optional though. All right, sift it out and then whisk it up. See all these little balls of cocoa powder? You don't want those, so just push them through. Whisk it up to combine those ingredients. You don't want any leavening agent hanging around in one pocket because that'll be uneven baking. Now we'll set aside and cream our butter up. Into my stand mixer fitted with a whisk attachment, although a paddle would do too, I'm using 6 tablespoons of unsalted room temperature butter. In you go, and we'll cream it up. All right, once that's all creamed, we're gonna add in 1½ cups or 300 grams of sugar. I'm gonna make better choices and switch to my new scraping paddle attachment. Very excited about this. This will be better. Add in a teaspoon of vanilla. And let's add in 2 eggs, 1 at a time. 1 egg. Do you see that? Scrape the bowl down. Even though you're using a scraping paddle attachment. The deal is that these work better with the metal bowls, but I like using the glass bowls with you so that you can see what's going on. I think it's more interesting. Add that second egg in. Mix. Walk away. After your eggs are incorporated, let's add in that melted and cooled chocolate mixture. All right, now to finish up the batter, we're gonna add our flour mixture and our milk mixture in a couple alternating batches, and then we're ready to go. Okay, time to add this into our cupcake papers and bake it up. While those cupcakes are in the oven, I'm gonna make my delicious German chocolate frosting. So easy, you can put this on everything, including your toast in the morning. 1 1/4 cups of packed light brown sugar. And packed just means you kind of tamp it down a bit. A generous 1/4 teaspoon of salt. About a teaspoon of vanilla, could be generous as well. 3/4 of a cup of melted butter. You could use room temperature, but melted is easier in my humble opinion. Now, 3 egg yolks. The whites you can save for a meringue or whatever you want. Okay, 1 egg yolk. 2 and 3. Save this for later. You can make a lot of things with egg whites, including Italian meringue buttercream. Click over here for my how to make Italian meringue buttercream video. You might just fall in love. The last step is 1 can or 12 ounces, 354 milliliters of evaporated milk. Okay, let's give this a whisk before we put it on heat. And you do that because if there is any yolks at the bottom, they could cook really quickly and you'd have like a lumpy mixture. So let's just give it a nice whisk ahead of time. This is delicious as is, but thickened is even better. That's nice. We're gonna put this on a medium heat and just whisk, 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 whisk until it is thicker and reaches a boil, at which point we can take it off the heat. It's gonna be about 5 minutes. To finish up the frosting, all I have to do is add my delicious toasted pecans, roughly chopped, 1 cup-ish, and then about 7, maybe almost 8 ounces of this amazing Angel Flake coconut. It's sweetened coconut that is so addictive. My brother and I would eat this non-stop, so my mom could never make a German chocolate cake without a fresh trip to the supermarket, because it would all be mysteriously gone. And now let's mix it up. Immediately, it smells like magic. I can't even tell you. As this cools down, it'll thicken up into a consistency that you can kind of like plop on with a ice cream scoop or smear on with a tool of your choosing. Okay, that's all mixed up. It smells really good, but it's still very hot, so try not to eat too much. It'll burn your tongue. Set it aside until you're totally ready. I'm coring the cupcakes and adding in a big splash of chocolate ganache. Totally optional, but I love it. For maximum frosting, I'm adding a huge scoop on using an ice cream scoop. It's so convenient. All you have to do now is give it one final drizzle of ganache and add a toasted pecan on the top for a little visual flair. That's good. That's really good. The nice molten filling in the middle. Very nice indeed. If you like this video, check out my how to make vanilla cake. It is the perfect vanilla cake and it is so easy too. You will fall in love with that recipe. Thanks so much for watching. If you like my videos, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. See you soon.